Happy Monday, Soul Fam. Welcome back to our channel where we do tarot card readings every single Monday. If we haven't met, I'm Frances. I'm a Reiki master, healer, and teacher, a tarot card reader, and a tarot card deck creator. This is For Noble Tarot, and we work with this every week. If you would like to purchase it, I will leave the link to do so in the description box below. It comes with our 78 tarot cards and a guidebook with tarot card spread templates, descriptions for each of the cards, and a few tips for how to read cards intuitively as I do here. So, and it comes with my Intro to Tarot online course. That is a bonus gift for you. So if you are new to tarot or you want to learn more about your tarot practice, that is available to you as well. I do also have 3 other online courses. So I'll leave all of those descriptions or all those links in the description box below. Okay, let's dive in for our tarot card reading this week. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected, and theirs as well. Welcoming in my spiritual team. And each person who is here, welcoming their team forward. Okay. What do we need to know this week? Whenever you're seeing this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already so that you can receive these videos in real time the week that they're released. However, if you are seeing this after the week it was released, please trust that it found you at exactly the right time. For this week, what do we need to know? What do we need to do? Okay. So 3 cards to begin, or maybe the whole reading. I don't know. We'll see how we go. The first card feels general. This card feels on a global scale, and this card feels in our day to day. So I know there's so much going on right now, and it can feel very overwhelming, from war to politics, to environmental concerns, to the economy, to, those are like the big things, obviously many more. And then we also have our day-to-day lives. I'm tired today. I don't feel well. My body hurts. I stubbed my toe. I forgot to bring my wallet. I feel behind in my career, or I feel unhappy in this part of my relationship. I feel lonely, right? All of these things that we experience, it's so much to carry, okay? And they're saying, like, especially as we are coming into now, because this is our last week technically, is that right? If my math is correct-ish, we're coming to the end of Cancer season, right? So these big feelings are really emotional time. And so I feel like we're just this week being acknowledged, or being encouraged rather, to kind of check in with like the themes in our lives. Last week, the video was very much about doing so that we can come into a place of being. I encourage you, if you didn't watch that, to go back and watch that and take the guidance from that video and from those channeled messages into this week as well. Still continuing to try to wrap up things that have been lingering on the to-do list. But let's focus here and see what's coming through. So first card, in general, what teams want us to know. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so that makes sense with a lot of what was already coming through. The 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is about the inner child. This is about healing and nurturing the inner child. So whenever we hear inner child healing, we automatically go to like, okay, well, what was my trauma? What do I need to fix? What was unseen that I want to start nurturing? Yes, and the inner child is also about play, wonder, creativity, enjoyment. So when we talk about healing the inner child, the way that I like to approach this is about, what is my heart asking for at this time? Now, this might be things that you did not receive as a child that you always wanted. This might be areas of pain, abuse, bullying, lack, that now you can honor as an adult because you have authority in your life now. You are the person making the decisions now. So you don't have to get permission from anyone else. You don't have to ask anyone else for anything that you need, because you can give it to yourself, right? This might also be truly like, wow, I have really just had my head in the sand, or I've been really in the nitty gritty. I want to play. Like, I need to reignite the childlike self within me. That sometimes is I shouldn't say more healing, but it is very healing to simply just invite play and creative expression. This could be through art, this could be through dance, this could be through, I don't know, jet skiing, skydiving, like safely, of course, like all the things that feel fun to you, like anything. That oftentimes can heal, maybe not completely, but a lot of those wounds that we feel in the inner child, because most of the time we just want to feel good. The inner child wants to feel seen, loved, accepted, and happy. I'm going to say those again. Seen, loved, accepted, and happy. So how can you bring those 4 core values into your life this week? And if you're not able to give them to yourself, or you do also want that from someone else, we need to have those conversations and ask for it and explain. Okay? What is coming through with this is, if you are seeking that from someone else, get your thoughts together before you have that conversation, so you can keep the conversation on you, not on them. You never do this, right? It's, I am feeling this way, and this is what I need in order to feel loved and valued and safe and happy. And keep it concise. The emotional background should be for you to kind of sort through. And then when you are asking for what you need from the other person, keep it clear and concise so that it is well received and not seen as an attack or something that they need to be defensive about, because you deserve to have what you want and what you need. Okay. So essentially, like, sort through the feelings through like meditation or journaling or dancing, something playful, whatever it may be, and then have that conversation, should that be what you want, with someone else. Okay. I'm just going to see if there's anything else coming through from this card. Yeah, make time to play. So in addition to more of like identifying what it is that you need and what you want, this is also make time to play this week. So whatever that means to you, put it on the calendar, please. Otherwise, it's just going to be another week where time goes by. Okay? So, and when I'm talking play, I'm not talking like play to like be cute, right? Like to take the picture. I'm talking play. Get dirty, laugh loudly, sing like no one can hear you, like dance like no one's watching, that type of energy. Like, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter. None of it matters except how it feels in your body and in your heart, because that's how children play. They don't worry. There's not embarrassment or shame or, oh my gosh, what if they don't like it? They just create, and they love it. There's this song by this artist that came across my Instagram. She writes the most beautiful songs. Her on her piano. She's at university in Ireland, I believe, is what I've gathered. And she's about to release this new song that she shared on Instagram called Baker. Her name is Amy Carty, Aimeecarty, I believe. Please look her up. I would love to support her for my small audience here. She is so wonderful. And again, she has a song called Baker. And it says something along the lines of like, once upon a time I was a baker. I want to say like, and everybody was obsessed. Like, something along the lines of like, I don't want to give the lyrics away, because the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so true. But I say this, she talks about childhood, essentially. Let me stop babbling. She talks about childhood, but please look up that song, because it's so true and so lovely. And permission to play and go back to the blissful unawareness of a child. Okay? Okay. Now, globally, what do we need to know to understand? Let's see here. Whoa. Okay. So this card came up last week. We did have a brief chat about politics, like so briefly last week, if you remember, those in power. And then if you saw the news, I want to be mindful with my words. Donald Trump was, they're reporting attempted assassination. So I'm going to go with the news, with the headlines that are being reported on. Donald Trump had an attempted assassination. One person was tragically killed, and then the shooter took his life. And those are the headlines. Okay, so we're gonna leave that at that. 10 of Swords. Whoa. Okay, so this is about endings. Globally. Endings globally. I'm just gonna channel here. Okay, so I'm just gonna channel. I need to get out of my own way. Whenever I talk about politics, I get a little nervous. Please don't come at me. I'm just doing my part. Okay, so opening space now. Understand that this is a time of endings. This is a time of the way that people will see things. This is a time of the way that people are going to understand the truth of what's going on. Understand that this was a big moment, whether you think something happened or didn't, whether something did happen or didn't, i.e. someone, I don't want to use the word success, someone actually being shot and killed or not, in terms of the person that was speaking. Understand that this is still a time of complete ending. This is going to change the way. Understand that this might cause more divisiveness. Understand that there was a call for divisiveness. And so some people might listen to that call, but also understand that in the divisiveness, there are people who will see through. There are people that will see love, and there are people that are going to choose to unify. Don't you see? Don't you see? They are already calling for unification. So many people on earth and those in power, interesting distinction, and those in power are calling for unification. People should not be getting killed. Understand that we understand that this sounds hypocrisy. This sounds like hypocrisy because you see the globe. You see, well, people don't want to kill these people and we need to come together here, but you're seeing the hypocrisy and the death and the murder there. We see it too. And we understand that it doesn't make sense, and we understand that it hurts in your heart. But also understand that this is a time of endings, and with endings are new beginnings. Remember what we shared with this card last week. You are the change. You are the change. You do have the possibility, the creativity, the mindset, the energy to change. Don't give up now. Please don't give up now. We know that this is the time where you want to give up, where you want to say no, but please say yes. Say yes to love. Say yes to passion. Say yes to unity, not to fight, not to divide. We know you feel hopeless. We know you feel hopeless, but this is the hopelessness that is going to ignite the passion for the great change to come. How you want to participate in the change is up to you. But please participate in the change. For these are not endings. These are new beginnings. Massive disruption in order to let it crumble so we may rebuild. Thank you. Okay. I encourage you to take what resonates with you from that and also how it resonates. Channeling, especially for a collective, they speak in ways that may translate differently for each person. What I want you to focus on is that hope is not lost. We are being called to lead with love and let what seems like destruction of everything actually ignite a passion with us to be the change. You get to define your change. We talked about that last week, right? Maybe it's in your immediate circle, and maybe it's wider. One is not better than the other. Things are going to keep ending. I don't want to speculate what that means. I have an idea. It's not something I feel comfortable sharing on the internet at this time. Maybe another time. There's going to be more endings, more deaths, so to speak. Of course, we know globally, unfortunately, what that means. I'm talking about the US, where many of us are who are watching this. I don't want to be right about that. And when I say death, it could be figurative, but it also could be, again, an ending, a closing, a changing. So this is not to scare anyone. Please rather hold on to what they shared, what we can do, which is keep hope, turn anger into passion, and lead with love and unity. And do your part, whatever that is for you, to fight for, I don't like that word, to stand for and hold the values of a world that you are proud to be a part of for everyone, not just some people, everyone. Okay, that was intense. Let's shift now to our day-to-day life, our day-to-day, right? Because we don't have to think about the global all the time. We have to live in our presence. So for that, what do we need to know? Beautiful. Knight of Wands. One step at a time. One step at a time. Take it one step at a time. This could mean, this doesn't necessarily talk about speed. It doesn't mean you have to slow down or go fast or anything like that. But it does talk about presence in each step, intentional action, intentional movement, intentional thinking, intentional speaking. So Knight of Wands asks you to be very present in what you are doing, right? Let's say you're playing with your kids or the dog or yourself. Be there. Not like, oh my gosh, I should be doing this. I should be doing this. Oh my God, I forgot to respond to that email. Shoot, I got to do dinner. What are we making? I forgot to take it out of the freezer, blah, blah, blah. Just be where you are. This is going to be really grounding while all this is going on. La, 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 la. Distract, 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 distract. It's heavy, it's heavy, it's heavy, it's heavy. You can't do anything, you can't do anything, you can't do anything, you can't do anything. No. We are going to be grounded here. Number one, because when we are grounded, we are in our alignment. When we are in alignment, we are in our power. They can't take that from us. Number two, when we are grounded and when we are in our presence, we can play. Six of Cups. We can play, we can have fun, we can enjoy, right? So Knight of Wands is reminding you to be where you are. Be here now. If there's a mantra for this week, it's be here now. I am safe, be here now. I am safe, be here now. And just try to, they're saying distance. So it is okay to distance a bit from this energy so that you can be in this energy. Permission to do that, okay? Permission to care for your heart, your soul, your human. Because we do have to also just carry on with life. And I know that kind of feels irresponsible and maybe a little bit guilty, but we do. So allow yourself to care and to carry on. Okay, so this week, scheduling time for yourself, scheduling time for play, maybe even in that, scheduling things out so that you are able to be present. I know I'm doing laundry at 6, so I'm actually can just be here right now enjoying this because I have the thing that needs to be done on the list and the time I'm going to do it. I know it's going to get done. Great, I can drop that now. I can release it from my brain and I can just be here. This is a really beautiful way, not to micromanage or try to change everything to be exactly what you want it to be, but having it so you know it will get done, again, allows the brain to drop it. So it's not like this unfinished thought that's looping, and you can actually just be very present and happy and aware and joyful where you are. Okay? So if there's key takeaways this week, schedule your time so that you can be present, so that you can ground and be in your alignment and in your power and your intuitive connection, so that you can enjoy life, so that you can give your heart, your inner child self, what you need, what you want, and what you deserve. Because I know it might not feel like this, but life is supposed to be fun. So please have some fun, okay? Beautiful, everybody. Any questions, please let me know. Anything you would like to share, I would love to read that in the comments. If you feel called to donate to what I call the love jar, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. To those of you who donate, you know who you are. I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel called to donate, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sending so much love. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like this video. That really helps me out. And subscribe to this channel. Share with a friend who you think would receive from it. I'm sending so much love, and I will see you again next week.